Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning. It's lunch with Al. Al is 88 and feeling great. I just want to put that out there. This is where I interview interesting people. And today we're interviewing Sabina.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you. Okay, how long have you been whole food plant based?
Since 2016.
2016. All right. What caused you to become plant based?
Well, I got diagnosed with breast cancer,
That'll do it.
and and so in addition to the treatments I was going through,
How did you find out about whole food plant based?
it was actually my
Yes.
daughter, who did the research and looking into diet as a way of treatment. And she came across some amazing research papers, which she introduced to my husband and myself.
Fact based.
Yes, absolutely. And it didn't, all we had to do was read read the literature, and
Yeah.
we immediately got on, you know, on the program, and it was really helpful because for me it was very helpful because at that point in time it was only myself going through um, the diagnosis and treatment, um, but my husband joined the program, and then my daughter decided to follow the
Oh, she went too.
yes, so
Good
it was
for
all
her.
three of us together. So
Very
we started.
supportive. Very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as a family, we took on the whole food plant-based diet,
Yeah.
which was very helpful when you have your whole family behind you, rallying
Yeah.
behind you. So it's easy to stay on
Yeah.
track.
Yeah. You're not distracted. Yeah. I've always said, and I always do say, the most important thing is you need a lot of supports, particularly when you're starting out in the journey. So get all new friends.
Yes.
I mentioned that to you. Um, what benefits have you received other than, I assume it's helped with the cancer, right?
Absolutely. Um, um, well, the diagnosis of cancer is one where you don't see immediate results like you would if it was hypertension or
Right, right.
diabetes or asthma. Um, but what I noticed when I had taken on this whole food plant-based diet was the ease and the speed with which I bounced back from my surgeries, from my treatments, having not experiencing things like fatigue. I had
Oh,
so
that's
much
good.
energy going through the treatments. So that's where I saw the diet making a huge difference
Have
in my
your
life.
have your taste buds changed?
Um, yes, they have. Um, there were certain vegetables that I did not like eating in the past, and now I actually love them.
Really?
I enjoy eating. Yes, I
Oh,
mean, bitter
that's
melon is one of them. I don't know if you have ever had bitter melon, but it is bitter.
no, I've had winter melon. In
Okay.
fact, my GP is also Indian, and she recommended, and I was thinking about getting one today and juicing it.
Hmm.
Well,
So bitter
I
melon
know
is
it.
one.
I
It is
stayed away from
very,
it.
yes, we did too for years. And then
Now
that
you
was one of
like
the
it?
things. Yes, I
Okay.
steam it for about 5 minutes, and it is still bitter, but I enjoy it. I
Okay.
enjoy it. So clearly, my taste buds
Yeah.
have changed. I don't have a
Okay.
problem eating this.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you miss any of the food you used to eat?
Not at present,
Yeah.
but there was a time when we first
When you
started,
first start, you do.
um,
Yeah.
and especially in a social setting,
Yes.
there were times when we did get distracted and slipped and then had to come back. But
Well,
I
all
think
of your friends were not that.
none of our friends are
All of your friends are not. Yes, none of your. Right, I said
n-
it wrong.
none of
Yeah,
our friends are
yeah,
whole food plant-based. Until recently we've met Al, and through Al we've met a few other wonderful people who are
yes.
all whole food
We are
plant-based.
blessed. We have a very good community here in Sacramento.
Right. And so now we're really enjoying
Yeah,
meeting with
yeah,
people who are now, who think like us, who eat like us, and
yeah. That's the way to do it.
yes, who believe in the same philosophy. But for
To me, it's
years,
not a belief. It's like saying, "Do you believe in Cleveland?" I mean, it's there.
right,
It's not a belief. You don't believe in that table.
right. But
I
you know how
know.
it is.
I do know. My whole family doesn't believe. What can I tell you? I do wanted to say though, I just got an email last week from somebody that saw one of. I think she saw me on Chef AJ, and she wrote me this really nice letter and said that she just lives up the hill, and
Oh,
I think,
nice.
yeah, and she's going to come next Wednesday to our
To
luncheon.
the
So I'm
luncheon. Okay.
very, it's, every little bit helps.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Um, have you been ever? I know the answer to this. You've never been tempted to fall off the wagon, have you?
Not
No.
not in the
No.
last
Yeah.
few years.
Okay. If you could suggest to someone that's either start thinking about starting the diet or is on it and is a little shaky, what suggestions would you give to them?
Um, I think it helps to give yourself priority, pay attention to
Ooh,
yourself,
yes.
and uh, because that's what happened in my case. Every time I slipped was because I was in a social setting,
Yeah.
thinking of what others will, think or feel, or is it rude if I don't eat what they've cooked? And those are the things that really got me distracted
Yeah.
and
And
caused me to.
do we really care what people think about us when we're
Right.
already dead? Oh, he ate well. No, he didn't. He's
It's,
dead.
that's
She's dead.
right. That's
Silly.
right. So it made me realize that I really should be paying attention to myself, paying attention to my diagnosis, my health, and what
Yes.
is important to me. So for all those people who are out there who are thinking of starting the whole food plant-based diet, or who have started and are having difficulty or trouble staying on track, I think it is important to remind yourself that we need to take care of ourselves first and
Yes.
foremost, prioritize
Yeah.
ourselves and our
Yeah.
health first. And I think that will help us stay on track.
Very well said.
Um, the second thing
Ooh.
is it would be really nice if you can get your family to stand behind you and
Yeah.
support you, because it does make life a whole lot
It
easy.
does.
Cooking at home becomes, no problem at all if you're just, cooking the same thing for everybody.
Yeah.
It does help.
Yeah.
There's less distraction
Yes.
and
And distraction, humans are not good at handling
distraction.
distractions.
Right, right.
Me. Well, thank you, Sabine. I really appreciate this. I really appreciate talking to you.
Well,
Thank
thank
you
you,
much.
Al.